started recording it. Okay, James, try and make it fill the screen. Okay, go ahead. Push go.
This is San Felipe. That's Ron's little Honda. He loved that thing. And we're going surfing. We each had a Dewey Weber.
Oh.
I wish I would have kept it.
Yeah.
It'd be worth thousands.
It would. I can't believe you got rid of it. I love your shorts. Where'd you get your shorts? Do you remember even?
I don't know if those were ones Mom made for me or not.
I don't remember her sewing shorts back then. I thought we started showing shorts when I was in high school. Okay, so what's that?
That's somebody's dune buggy.
Oh, they weren't in your group?
No. There were just some people down there. Mom was taking these pictures with Ernie, which was Ron's wife. And so I told her to come down, and what she did is she sat on the beach talking to Ernie, and so that's why everything looks so small.
I noticed that when we watched this the first time. I was like, in the 80s, when we had the video camera, you'd tell her, go out in the water up to your knees or something so that you're closer and it's not so far away. But this was her first time. Is that Chris?
That's Chris, yep.
So, but you guys didn't take us on this one.
No.
And nowadays, you wouldn't even take a kid down to Mexico.
Right.
Because, it'd be so dangerous. So how far down is San Felipe? How far down in Mexico is it?
I really don't remember. Because there was another trip Ron and I took down to Punabunda. Yeah, I just don't remember.
Punabunda?
Yeah.
Never even heard of that. Huh. Is that Ron?
Yep, that's Ron, and that's his pop-up tent. And we have our board sitting on top of it.
Who's the guy in the visor?
Me?
No, that's not you.
I had a green jacket on?
Oh, yeah, maybe that was you. I remember these kind of rafts from when I was little.
Oh, man, those rafts were rough on you.
They were good, though. I mean, they had the string. I mean, they didn't pop every year like the rafts they have now. Chris is really cute. I thought he had more than one kid.
No, he just had the one.
You're kidding.
And, well, he now has his new son, but that was it.
Okay.
It was a good thing. Yeah, see, that's my green windbreaker.
Oh, I guess that was you.
I was taller then.
How old were you?
Oh my goodness. Let's see, how old is John now?
Our John?
50.
54, because I'm 53, right? 54.
Yeah, so I must have been in my 20s.
James, he's about your age. You guys fish too?
Yeah, he caught that fish.
So what is the story behind the motorcycle going around like this?
He couldn't get it started. It had an electric start on it, and he couldn't get it started, so he's trying to pop the clutch on it.
Oh, it's so cute that he's running after
There's
his
Mom.
dad. So he's saying, Bob, don't take my... Mom, Bob, stop it, Bob. I can just hear her.
And there's a big blowhole here. You'll see it come up. Oh. The waves start building, and then all of a sudden, boof, it shoots up through a hole. I'm pretty sure that's at Punabunda, yeah. Pretty sure.
Reminds me of the blowhole.
There it goes. See it?
In Hawaii.
Yeah.
We go see. So everybody came to see the blowhole. Okay, so these are swimming lessons, and I can't tell if this is at...
That's George.
Yeah, is this at the Watson's house, or is this at the house next to Waverly?
That's the Law Street property that George owned.
Oh.
If you walked up Law Street and crossed Lamont, his house was the second house up from the corner.
I didn't know he ever did swim lessons at his house. Because I remember doing them next to Grandma Dew's house. They had a pool, the left. Yeah. And I remember doing them there.
Isn't that where Tasha took swim lessons?
She took them with George, but no, she took them at Mindy Wynn's house.
And then
Mr.
we,
I took somebody to swim lessons, and I swear it was Tasha because she kept scratching the guy, and it was on Law Street,
Oh,
just by the AA place.
oh, that's Murray Callan.
Okay.
Or maybe that was his. There's. I'm
there's,
not old enough yet. That was Murray Callan.
Okay.
There's Johnny. Watch him swim, Dad. It's so funny. He's like killing the water. He's like beating it up. It's amazing he got across.
he swam in good circles.
Yeah, but he got better. He's a.
And then the other swimming lessons you had, up on the hill, the blonde lady, Myrna Watson.
Myrna Watson. Yeah, I remember going there. Look how cute he is. I remember going to Myrna's. That's why I thought this might be Myrna's because there's a Watson in there. I think it's Kimra. There's a little blonde Watson that
Yeah.
right there, and I think she was John's age.
Bunch of tadpoles.
It's really cute. Very young to learn how to swim. There's me in the bathtub.
Swimming lessons?
There's me naked. Kick, kick, kick. There's John. Kick, kick, kick. Back when people had green bathtubs.
And stoves and refrigerators.
Everything was colored, and then people got smart and they're like, oh, let's not make everything green or whatever color because when it goes out of style, you're going to
I
be
think
stuck.
at that time they said, oh, I love that avocado color.
Yeah. These ones are my age. I think that one's Robin with the yellow bow. I remember that bathing suit. That's so funny. That's, I think, George's wife.
Yeah.
I know. It's like you don't realize how coordinated you are when you're that little. I was telling Megan I hated swimming lessons because I always have all this water go up your nose because you don't know how to hold your breath or breathe. You're learning everything.
Right.
How to kick, how to do everything. And, no, not swimming lessons. But that's so good we got water safe.
Yeah.
It probably was about 3 or 4 there.
Yeah, I think you're.
Oh, look, I took off on my own. Just look like Audrey's age. I can't figure out how to. Oh yeah, that's. Look how young George looks. I keep remembering how he looked when he taught the girls. So much older. So there's your parents.
That's on Wilbur Street.
And this was down below their house where she had that garden.
Just behind the fence, and then there was a second fence. You can see it behind my dad there.
There's John with the bucket head.
And from that backyard, you had a view of Poiloma,
Oh wow.
PB, until the guy came in and built a house behind him.
That's always a bummer when that happens.
Yeah.
I remember that dress. Because I remember what it felt like. It was a real thick canvas material. There's Aunt Shirley. Look at my knee socks. The end. Getting too tired?
You can see the fence on the left. That was the Turks'
There we
property to
go.
the left.
Weren't they friends with the Turks?
Yeah.
Oh, this one's so cute because John's worried about me on the table. I remember this video. He's worried about his sister falling down. Oh, please. And then I thought this was you the first time I
No,
saw it,
it's
but it's
Duffy.
Duffy.
Yeah, that was Shirley's husband.
Yeah, and what a great guy. He just let us wrestle him. But whoever videotaped it for a long time.
A long
Must have been a very
picture of
special
Russell.
moment for them because it goes on and on and on.
Yeah. And the ball, too. That Russell holds.
Oh, that's John. Look at my pants. Like these wild paisley pants. There's your dad. Your sister. Her hair's so pretty.
I don't know where everybody else is.
Well, one of you has the camera. You might be you videotaping because Mom always was very... Is that Mom? There's your mom and my mom.
Yeah.
So everybody was in there. Mom always seemed very careful about how much she used the video camera. She'd do very short snippets just because I think it was expensive, the film and the developing.
Yeah. Little did we know.
Yeah, now you can do it on your phone. Oh, oh, that's so cute. I always remember your dad sitting in that chair. And then that TV behind them, the TV's on.
Yeah.
It is like a piece of furniture. They were so huge.
Those things were monstrous.
Well, this must have been before they had kids or something. After you have kids, you're like, probably not as... How did Shirley and Duffy meet? Do you remember?
No. I didn't.
This looks like it's at our house on Chalcedony. I can't tell. That's preschool.
Yeah. Now, where did you guys go to preschool?
We went to the one at, I want to say Bayview Terrace. What's the one that's across the street from the church?
PB Elementary?
Yeah, so they had a co-op parent preschool kind of to the side in the basement over there. Look at John's Wanglers, and they're like rolled up. And you were a green tag or a yellow tag, and the moms worked in it, and it was great, and we all went. I think that's where Mom met Holly and Terry. I think
Wow.
that's where that relationship started. And I think this is our front yard before you go.
Is that an Audrey look?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Chalcedony before I painted it.
And that's before we did the fence to have the backyard, I think. Or is that the side? I can't quite tell because it changed.
I think that was the original fence. That's the left side of the yard. And
This makes me want to get a tire because like it shows us playing on this, having such a good time. That was a good one. Yeah, and then you put in a deck. I mean, so it must have been a huge backyard, and it totally was developing. Such a great house, you know, because it had the shade tree and
yeah, that tree grew like a weed.
and room to get pets and kids to run around. We had a couple of forts. It was good backyard to grow up in. It looks like you put a basketball hoop and hooked it to the tree.
Yeah. So they could throw a football through it.
Oh, we love those tire swings. And then I remember the one you put on the springs.
Yeah, that was good.
So that's Richie on the right. I remember Mom telling me. That's Richie, and then it's Brian and John and me. And this is so funny because I cannot get on this swing. I think, what do you think I look like, about 3 years old?
Mm-hmm.
I can't figure out how to work
Looks like
this whole thing. Man, I had
You
a
look
lot
like
of hair.
Pearl.
Prail, she
There you
says.
go.
My name is Prail. Yeah, I do look like about Pearl's age. Brian's sucking his thumb. over there. Oh wait, he stopped. I remember that swing set. Look, oh there, look, I'm rocking and rolling. I remember John would go so high that the front of the swing would
I
pop
remember
up.
that thing on the right. We had one of those.
Those things are great.
You go in and sit. I never see those anymore.
I know. Those things are great. And the thing that Brian's on is great too.
Yeah, that was called a rocket.
But you kind of need two people to make that thing work. The thing that Brian's on, because you can't make it swing in one direction. I must have got hit. And let's videotape it. I do look like Pearl, don't I?
A little bit.
Oh, look at that cute lady.
Grandma Susie.
Grandma Susie, like
Chickens.
Tasha's age or Megan's age. That's Amos, right? I remember those chickens. I used to go outside and watch them. And then, aren't these the ones you threw over the fence?
Yeah, eventually we had to get rid of them, but Rooster used to crow all the time, so we took him down to the zoo and threw him over the wall.
Yeah.
To the zoo.
Because when they're little like that, you don't know if you're going to end up with a boy or a girl, and you guys ended up with a boy. And then I just remember Mom said they weren't giving eggs.
No.
So why keep them? Because that's what you got them for. Surprise. What is this?
Moncrief's
What is?
house.
Oh, I remember these dresses with the little hoops in them. I wonder where we're going. Because we're all getting... That's when kids could drive unseatbelted in the back of a truck. Oh my gosh, that 60s outfit.
I think we're probably going to church.
Look at her. Brian has patches on his knees. That's what they used to do with kids' pants. Oh. Oh. How happy. Oh, no, were we going to the zoo that dressed up?
Yeah.
That's Vicky Bradford and Mimi Bradford and there's Niecy Pie. She's such a cutie. There's me in that retro stroller. That's Philip Bradford.
Yeah.
That's Philip.
Pumpkinhead.
Yeah, I always called him that. Now he's a successful dentist, so he ha ha ha. Oh. So I was telling Megan the zoo used to be free for kids, or the children's zoo was, or something. My mom was telling me.
No, it was free. I remember going there in elementary school, and we didn't pay anything.
See, look at Niecy playing with me. She's my buddy. There's Debbie. And there's me picking my nose. What is it with little kids picking their noses? I swear you go to that exhibit and the monkey still looks the same. And the exhibit looks the same.
Remember the pet store on Garnett? They had a monkey in the window that used to sit in a big ring all the time.
No, yeah. I don't.
Yeah, right there, just as you get to the right to the corner of Garnett and Lamont, and you go 2 buildings to your east, and they had a pet store. Everything your parents never wanted you to get were in there.
Right. I remember a pet store in PB called That Fish Store. But I also remember when you would go into Save On, the whole front of it was fish tanks because people were so into pets in the 70s.
Mm.
And they had all these fish tanks for everybody was buying fish and pets.
You could go in and get a free cookie.
I remember that. You have a cookie card at Bonds, and Mom would say, go get a free cookie with your cookie card. Oh, yeah. Now, see, that's probably all fixed now, so kids can't straddle the wall and fall in. But John was a climber. That was a lot of kids to take to the zoo because I don't see Margot Bradford. It's just like they picked up all the Bradfords. Probably that's why we took the camper and put them in the back.
Yeah. Gosh, who is that beautiful brunette?
I know. Her hair was so dark and pretty. She's telling someone something. They still had this when the girls were little, this 8-shaped thing with the parrots in it. And this was back when you could feed the elephants, and then people that didn't think to bring food would give them straws and lids and garbage, and they'd put them in their mouth, and so now you can't feed the elephant. But I remember doing that. It was really fun.
Remember they used to sail bread into them?
Yeah. And then Megan loves this part because we're all in these matching costumes.
The gypsies
The gypsies.
and the devil.
And the little devil. The little devil over there. Pretty neat.
That's at the 7th ward.
Yeah, we had that outside stage. Such a good childhood. Swimming
Pretty
and
wide
camping and lots of friends. And look at these homemade costumes. And I was telling somebody, I wore that gypsy costume for years. Now let's see who can we recognize in here.
Yeah.
Because this is the primary costume parade right here.
Yeah. I can't remember any of their names. Oh, that was probably Brazer's daughter.
It looks like, but she would have been my age. Look how nice everybody is to me, making sure I don't fall off that stage. There's that clown costume. See, I think that's from our family because that clown costume got passed around. And I remember when Mom would make these cookies for the primary party. She'd make sugar cookies with chocolate chip eyes that were pumpkins. It was so fun.
Yeah. Tend to forget how involved she was.
Yeah, that's why these little videos are good because see all the nice things that everybody did. This must be like Halloween night or something, trick-or-treating, because it's getting dark. I wonder if it's the same day. So you'd have the church Halloween party, and then I think, unless they go to a school Halloween carnival.
Yeah, there's the playground.
And then, you go trick-or-treating. So you have like lots of Halloween. But I think they went into a haunted house. I'm holding somebody's bucket.
Was that at PB Elementary too?
I think so. It doesn't look like Kate Sessions. And this is, Mom always like this because he's looking in the haunted house and he's just pooky. That's you, Dad.
Yeah, I think that is Kate Sessions. See the
Oh.
hill in the background?
Oh. And then I think the big kids. Oh no, there I am. I went in. Oh, that's so scary. That's at home eating candy. Showing you my candy. I remember the one time that Lauren ate so much candy in the back of the car that she threw up. So, okay, is this your mom's house?
Yeah, that's on Wilbur, and that's the bird that comes down and eats out of your hand.
And I remember I was so scared I'd always drop the peanut. I'd say, don't, because it would come and I'd pull my hand back. That's a pretty trained blue jay, though, that it would come.
Yeah,
So this is me.
Used to sit out there in the chair and put a peanut in his hand. That's at Blair Valley.
I was wondering where this was.
Yeah. Just
There's
shy of
Eulela.
Louisville.
Remember that doll? You named it Eulela.
And we just drove down there one day on a whim.
What is it? Is it actual campground or is it just like?
Yeah, it's Blair Valley Campground. You come down to the Scissors Crossing and you go right instead of left out to Borrego.
Looks like it must have been cold. See, I thought this was Akatia Wells.
Yeah.
Because it must have been like it's after. It had to be like November. This must have been our Thanksgiving camping trip because everyone's bundled up. This is so cute. It's so great someone recorded this because you forget.
Yeah, this is where Split Mountain. You can leave Blair Valley and take a. There's a trail and it leads clear over to Fish Creek, and we did that ride.
I'm glad you're here to tell. There's me. Look at me. Good one. Because I just kept saying it's Split Mountain and Akatia Wells. That's all I remember from being a kid. Oh, that's sweet. Now, weren't those Grandma and Grandpa's motorcycles, those red ones?
Yeah, it's their little Suzuki motorcycles.
Those things were great because, like, you could put, more than one person on it. I love this part.
I think this was the trip where you were playing with them in the front seat and cracked the windshield on the truck.
Oh, I did that? I see. I didn't know that story. Yeah, those things are... Grandpa keeps hurting himself. Good job, Grandma. But then, yeah, it always comes to an end, and
Oh, the
Just
army.
the army.
They would play with these for hours, and then they'd cook them over the campfire.
Melt them.
Yeah. And sometimes they'd melt their tennis shoes. They'd put their feet up on the fire.
Oh, that's right, the soles of their shoes melted.
They had like, don't put your feet up there, guys. You're gonna melt your shoes. There's me on a potty chair, because that needed to be taken. And again. How long do I have to sit here? Is this one yours?
No.
Also, for a long time before you got your dune buggy, you took pictures of other people's dune buggies and had a remote control one to tide you over. Okay, whose bike is this?
That's, let's see, there was Lefty and Eleanor. They had a small one too. I think this was before we went on our ride.
Is that Lefty and Eleanor's little boy? I forgot his name.
Yeah.
He was so cute. All right. This is what you do out in the desert. You just pound your stick.
This is coming back. This is Lefty.
Yeah, I thought that was Lefty. I can still see his face in my mind, even though it's not good there.
I think everybody drove down. This is Fish Creek. We had already gone over the mountain and down this trail, and we just finished the ride.
You're in Grandma's.
That's where I lost my wedding ring.
Oh.
On that trip.
Video reminders.
I crashed.
Look at you.
Dirt.
So dirty. And then we're out in the desert, so there's no bathing after that. You just stay dirty. Is it... Whose dog? Must have been Lefty and Eleanor's. No,
Yep,
do we have a dog?
That was Eleanor.
Oh my gosh, look how little he is. And his hair. Oh. So cute.
No, this is in the Sierras.
Yeah, this is a different trip. This is
That
not.
was I think this is a spot where they rode their big wheels down the hill.
Yeah, I think there's video of that. Okay, that's Grandpa's setup, right? Because there's a fish in the back.
Yeah,
Of
that's
his-
his truck.
So, yeah, I just remember the fish in the back of his truck. So they had a smaller trailer at one time. It got bigger, got longer. Or it just looks.
Yeah, they had an Aljo and I forget the name of the other one that was even bigger. She used to pack that thing so full.
I know, because they cooked well. When we were on trips, they'd cook full on meals. When we go now, it's
Yeah.
like, okay, sandwich. Okay, what is this? Is this the Rockler River or Rock Creek or?
I don't think this is Rock Creek. I never remember a bridge going across Rock Creek, so I'm not sure of this exact location.
Where about do you think it is? Because I think later in this video we go to Fat Man's Misery or something. I can't.
Well, Fat Man's Misery is at Torrey Pines.
There's the big wheels.
Yeah, this may have been on the way to Mammoth.
Oh, you think it was like a one-day stop
Yeah.
at a fishing pole? Oh, look, he caught something. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. It's so tiny.
Oh, Walker River.
That's what I kept thinking of.
Yeah.
Walker River. I remember this. I was taking a nap. And they were all bouncing on that tree limb. And then I woke up and Mom's like, do you want to go bounce on the tree limb? I'm like, not really. There's the big wheel. So cute. Look at his big old boots and no shirt. Okay, so then this is the fish hatchery. And like,
You know, on that trip we went through Truckee, where the Truckee River is, and I remember standing on that bridge looking at all the trout down in there.
but this is where they like, grow the fish to throw
Fish
in.
hatchery.
Yeah, to throw into the lakes and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Still can't figure it out.
No.
I mean, it doesn't even look like a campground. It looks like we just pulled over on the side of the road.
Yeah, and that's what makes me think it was the Walker River, but I don't know.
Well, it could be. This is super cute. I must have been too little. That's really sweet. Hi. I bet that was ice cold though. Wasn't that runoff from the...
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that must be the Walker River, so we built the dam.
Ah, yeah. That's what I think I said the first time we watched this. Oh no, wait, now you're giving me a turn. There's, I think, me and you and then Debbie. And I think that's Donna.
And it was just a turnout with a huge, dirt area.
Yeah, I don't think you could do that these days. They want you to pay. Oh, look, a deer. And be organized. Looks like a little day hike. Although maybe a picnic or something. Grandma and Grandpa. Oh, that's how I remember Grandpa with like cowboy hat and a plaid shirt. Oh,
We
and
would
this
be
is
gone for like 3 weeks. And so we'd go to all these, that's Crater Lake, I think.
yeah, it was everybody's big vacation, and I remember it used to be kind of hot because it was summer in other places besides San Diego. All right, it was like, oh, it gets this hot out there because we weren't near the ocean. So what's the story on Crater Lake? Like a big crater hit it
Yeah,
and
it
made
was,
a lake?
I guess it was a small volcano at one time. And supposedly there's a story behind Crater Lake that they thought there was gold in the bottom of it. And some people went to go down into it, and there's some kind of gas that's coming out of it, and it killed them. Yeah.
Okay, so this is what I thought was
This
called.
is Mammoth. This is Earthquake Fault at Mammoth.
Okay, I always thought this was called Fat Man's Misery. I'm so glad you're here.
That's that the people that first found that area, that Mammoth area, used to store their meat and food down here all summer long because it stayed cold.
That is so interesting. I remember this one particularly because they didn't let Grandpa go down with us, Gardell, because
Yeah, bad heart.
the high altitude plus the bad heart was.
And this is where I met Yule Gibbons. No,
Ansel Adams, I thought you meant.
Ansel Adams. That's right.
There's Grandpa. See, there's a picture of him.
Yeah.
A little chair. And then we must have been high up enough that there was snow.
And just to the west of that that fault, earthquake fault, was the Devil's Post pile.
We have pictures of the Devil's Post pile. I guess we didn't get video of it. Foiled. Oh, look, I think you're on cardboard. Let's see. And then, yeah, we're all in shorts and stuff because I don't think we expected to find snow.
Right.
And then I think my shoes got wet because I'm wearing someone else's shoes. And
I think you ripped your pants.
yeah, naked. So
Whose shoes are you wearing?
I probably Mom's. I probably started crying because my feet were cold and she gave me shoes. So this is, it looks like a different campsite. It seems like we were just on the move. But some of these are also out of order. Maybe not so much on this DVD, but the other one. Because the guy didn't know. And he just put them together however he got them. This is the video Mom always liked because I'm trying to help John fish and then I fall asleep. So whenever we'd watch this at home, she'd always say, "Look, this is my favorite, so cute." See, we're getting tired. There's me yawning. That was a big yawn.
A lazy day at the river.
Sit by the stream and lazily dream. Thanks. And then I go to get up and I'm like, oh, I'm too tired. Which is what I do every morning now. This was so cool that you brought
The disc.
the frisbee swing on the trip. Keep us busy. Must have been a strong tree. Hold 2 people. You guys really brought a lot. There's a bike over there, fishing poles, swings.
Yeah,
Big
we took a lot
wheels.
of stuff.
You did well. You got to keep those kids busy. What is that? An over-friendly squirrel, huh?
A moocher.
That looks like a chipmunk. I don't see the big squirrel tail. There's Grandma. Sometimes when I see this, I can't believe Grandma and Mom and Grandpa are gone. And your parents, too.
Yep.
It's really weird.
Burning up a lot of film on a squirrel.
I know, it's funny, you get excited. There's Brian and I think Ben. And you get excited about something and you just videotape it. Is that Grandpa fishing in that beautiful lake? Is that Grandpa?
Yeah,
Because he got
that's
the cowboy hat.
gotta be Mammoth Lakes.
So mammoth. Is that you?
Yeah.
Did you have waders? I know he had waders.
Yeah, I had a pair of waders.
And then, oh, I see that. Brought back memories. The metal pan, and you put the water in it to brush your teeth in the morning and wash your hands. And look how young he is. You taught him to be self-sufficient. Go get your water. We had to wash our hands every night and brush our teeth every night. I hope we didn't wash our hands in the water and then use it to brush our teeth.
Apparently it didn't hurt.
Still alive.
Yeah, I think this was called Twin Lakes.
I bet we went places that we never went back to. I had no idea what these places were. Look how little I was. No memory. Big old cowboy hat. What a great childhood. See, I thought that was up where we went backpacking in the Sierras. Like, I think because that's the thing I remember doing.
Well, we went to so many lakes. We went to Grant Lake. We went to Twin Lakes. We went to a lot of lakes.
So I think that was my 4th birthday party. Real short little blurb there. That might be the end.
Ended?
I don't know. Sometimes when it goes from one to the other, it's like
Oh, okay.
a really long gap. So yeah, there's the birthday party. Oh, wait, that's like a rerun. And they're all wearing the gypsy dresses. There's Grandpa. Grandma.
I think that is on Lost Street, isn't it?
It looks like Chalcedony. It's a
Oh,
bit
yeah,
bigger.
you're right.
I don't think we'd
You're
all
right.
fit in the front room at Lost Street. Have you
Yeah.
thought about that? That thing, there's your dad.
That picture in the blue picture in the background,
Oh, I remember that.
the guy right there behind
Sharon.
Sharon. I worked with at Sherwood Hall with a guy named Paul Taberski that was a art major from back east.
And he painted that. I love that picture.
Yeah, he painted one like that in blue and another one in greens. I wish I had kept it, but Mom and I got rid of it.
Well, she probably changed her colors and.
We went to Antioch College. He lived with the Bears. He lived in their garage.
Oh, I did not know that. These are some big presents. Oh, ukulele. And then some people, I don't know who they are. Everybody's so young. John and the ukulele. Looks like it's just a family party mostly. There's your mama.
Yeah.
And is that, I know that's Amos. What is that, Jake?
That other dog is probably the Moncriefs. I don't know why it would be in our backyard.
There's your dad. And then I was laughing because I remember this Pin the Tail and the Donkey game coming out at every birthday party for a long time. He can't even figure out how to get near it. Look, she's helping him. So nice. Shirley's helping me. Like, you don't even know where the wall is. And that was our, what do we call that thing? A shed?
shed.
Yeah.
See the turtle shell hanging on the back wall?
Oh, I did. So, did you build that shed in the backyard, or was it there when you got there? Sand floor.
No, it had the side wall. It was about this high,
Uh-huh.
and I built the rest of it.
That's where we kept a lot of stuff, so it wasn't in the garage.
Yeah, that's so we could sleep in the garage.
Before you added on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Mom's outfit's so funny. I think that might be the first Beagle. And then
Think so?
Grandpa Gardell had Jake, and then
Oh,
Jake
that's right.
had that might be Sam. Then we had a baby Beagle Sam, so that could be ours. And then we mated him, and then we had all of those, and we had Gordo, and the Moncriefs got, oh, I can't remember, but they got him a barking collar because he kept barking. And then Holly took one, and it was Mosley. Mosley would Mosley around.
Yeah.
Can't remember what the Moncrief's name was.
Mostly.
That's our kitchen. This dog, I thought it bit someone and we had to put it down. There's dinner. Looks like Christmas. I can't believe we all fit in that kitchen. When I look back, I can't believe we could get around that table and all eat there. Great shirt, Dad.
Yeah.
Look, Mom even has a gypsy dress. Oh, she's so pretty. And Sharon and Grandpa. I remember Grandpa always being in a plaid shirt. I wish I knew what they were saying, but I have a feeling it's pretty sassy. Look, Grandma's holding John and he's upset about something. Oh my gosh, I think they had that leather couch until the day that they died. I think it was in the spare bedroom. And that tree looked the same every year for my whole life.
Yeah, Gardell got in trouble one year. He was told to go out and get a Christmas tree, and I went with him, and he got the most expensive green tree.
Uh-huh.
And I remember him coming home, and Hazel just getting so upset. And they ended up getting one of these.
Well, it does save a lot of money.
Yeah.
And pine needles and strapping it to your car. Oh, I remember this. Everybody hold a present and we're going to take a picture. But Denise is being good and no one else will sit still. Oh, that was the year we got baby tender loves. And they'd, oh, look at that. They'd put our name on our gift so we knew which one was ours.
There's the clown the Mom painted in the left-hand corner.
Oh, yeah, the clown pictures. I just love the memories. Who's carrying me? It's Denise. I think Denise and I have a little bond going on. Because I'm almost as tall as she is and she's carrying me around. Oh, I remember those nights. Oh, that's so cute.
And what were those dolls called?
Baby Tender Love.
Baby Tender.
And we all got the same doll. Oh, there's my yellow. That's my yellow Little People's house. I love that thing. And then the garage. I guess that was the year we got those. Kerplunk. It's cute because the boys got the same thing and then the girls got the same thing. Except I think Debbie was older and got something else.
Yeah, Hazel and Gardell plunked down a lot of money at Christmas time.
Oh.
A lot of money.
I did not know that. That's good to know.
Yeah.
Your mom's outfit is to die for.
Yeah.
I love that thing. That is, I didn't realize they helped with Christmas costs. That's very kind. Look at your dad's hat. Your dad always had a bunch of funny hats.
Yeah, that's a World War I hat.
I want your mom's dress. Oh my gosh. I look at Grandma and I see myself.
She's a pretty lady.
Oh, she's a good person. What'd John get? It's kind of fun seeing what everybody got. It looks like some kind of train track. There's Shirley.
Wow, and you got dressed up for
I know
Christmas.
that's my birthday dress, I guess. Mom wanted me to look at you in your total 60s, 70s shirt.
Straight from Hawaii. Great big flower.
I know, isn't that the best? Oh man, sometimes I'm like, if I could just go back just for a day, that little house and all the love there. This, I think, is preschool at PV Elementary on the playground.
Yeah.
Because I don't think that's Kate Sessions. Or it could be Kate Sessions at kindergarten, but I don't think it is. That is a cool fire engine. And I know it was metal. I remember that thing.
Yeah.
And his little fireman hat. Punching bag. Yeah, I swear that's that preschool. It was a good preschool. Yeah, because see, we have our little tags, and there are the yellow tags and the green tags. And I think the older group was yellow and the younger group was green. Oh, that's Johnny. And that's our house. Remember that sign on the wall, Dad, that said war is not healthy for children and other living things? You were such hippies. And then are we back at Christmas again? Like the next
I
year?
don't know. It's Christmas or
Thanksgiving?
Yeah,
And they're out of
Thanksgiving.
order?
Strange.
It should be over soon, and then we'll do the other disc another time. You know, this is like the next Christmas. Like a year went by and videotape Christmas and vacation.
Yeah, everybody looks bigger.
Yeah, I'm walking on my own. No one can lift me anymore. I'm too heavy. I remember Mommy's ice cream nightgowns. Do you remember those?
Yeah.
That little ice cream nightgown. It must be you videotaping since
Yeah.
Gardell. Oh, she looks so young. She's probably about Tasha's age.
I looked down.
Yeah, you did. She's pretty. Okay, and if you're videotaping, I'm gonna give you F- here on
I
this,
know,
Dad.
I'm just gonna say.
Like you're like
I
going
never
around.
got a lot of points for
Yeah,
doing a good job.
I bet you got in trouble for this because you're like so close and you just keep going in circles. Yep. I remember that dress. I think it was sewn in a Barbie case. No, you're
No.
not videotaping now because that's you. And then look, I think Donna matched and Denise had a pink one and Debbie had a pink one. And John got some Oshkosh. There's that clown picture.
Yeah.
And Brian has some cool 70s pants.
Maybe one of the Moncriefs borrowed the camera and using
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, maybe
I
they were
can't be
trying to help out.
accused of doing
No,
a
you can't be
crime.
accused of bad
There I
videotaping.
am again.
Hey, your sister's hair's darker now. It was like super blonde the year before. Look at this Oshkosh. Oh, I
Oh, you
remember.
got a new
new fancy coat, a denim shirt.
Mom sewed a pattern on each pocket for me.
I remember that. That was the style. Oh, and then this is the fun part. You get stuff and all the guys have to put it together for you. And that was short, and I was baby. That must have been Chris, because Jennifer was closer to my age.
That's when I cut the front tree down on Chelsea.
I know, I was so sad when that had to go.
Yeah,
But I understand, because it was getting in the pipes.
yeah, it got into it broke the main water line and also got in the sewer.
That's what the roots do. And like, look at the jump in age. Now John's like in junior high. And then it's funny because then there's like no videos for years.
Well, and the tree leaned, and the insurance person said if it ever falls on your house, since I've warned you, you won't get any insurance coverage.
Oh, that's not good. How did you make sure that it fell in the right direction and didn't fall on the house?
I did a back cut on the far side towards towards the wall, that short wall on the east.
Doesn't look like it's moving.
I have to cut some more out.
He looks so much like Dylan in his body shape. You know how thin he was,
Yeah.
and just even the way he moves and his big old smile. It's funny. Oh, where'd you get that thing?
That's a steel wedge and a sledgehammer.
I know, but where does a man get a steel wedge? It's not something everyone has in their garage, Dad.
I'm not sure. It may have been from Guard Hill.
Oh, yeah. Oh, well, by then you'd cut off so much on the top that it didn't end up in Mary and Mickey's yard. And then we had that stump out front for a long time.
Yeah. When I finally had a guy come in with a stump jumper, he, good grief, I know why I waited so long. It was like $150.
I remember Steve Mamber came over one day. He's like, oh, I'm going to take that stump out. Okay, so I think we're at this house. I think it's when we all went to this house by a little lake or something. And I don't know why we're washing the dog there, but we are. Do you remember when
We went to Lake Martinez one time, and
we all stayed in a house together? I think that's
yeah.
when that is. And I don't remember, had Grandpa passed away by then? Because I don't remember seeing him in these.
I think yes.
And then there's a fire.
Yeah.
That was a beautiful.
Yeah, see, that's the river, but we had our own private like dock where you could go in and just float around.
So did you guys rent it, or did somebody know somebody?
That was Jan. Yeah, they owned it.
Jan and Dan?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't realize that.
Yep.
And they let us use it. How nice of them. Because
Yeah.
I know this isn't like something that back then I don't think they had anything like an Airbnb where you can go rent a lake house. So okay, that's it.
Mom